They're all set. And away they go. Bob jumped outwards and Douglas Dragon was slow into stride. Prized Platinum in the yellow began well. Down the inside is Sea Shanty, Paula Millions, Japanese Stars right there. Bob's on the stand side. Empress of Normandy's also in the vanguard as well. Then Green Flash 4 lengths off the leader. Galadorn's further back in the field. Then Paula Millions. Further back in the field is Douglas Dragon, Duke of Argyle. Trip to States is Calaban, and behind them Montebello. They come down to the last 600 meters and it's Bob and Japanese Star with Green Flash down the center. Prized Platinum behind them. Sea Shanty's down the inside and further back is Empress of Normandy. Then comes Galadorn as they come to the last 400. Japanese Star, Green Flash and Bob. These are the three, but Japanese Star's gone as Green Flash starts to take over. Then came Bob. Further back is Empress of Normandy. Behind them is Japanese Star. It's Green Flash into the final 150. The leader from in second. Bob, then Empress of Normandy, but Green Flash is in front. Bob tries to wear it down, but Green Flash is going on strongly. And Green Flash has won. Bob second, Paula Millions third, fourth place to Sea Shanty. Here's your head on replay. One is in the red sleeves and the striped cap is in front for the moment. Two from the right hand side. You see Bob just has to go inside now to try and run on. But it is Green Flash in front of Bob, who tried hard. Just not sure if maybe the soft ground might have not suited him. But it is Green Flash on debut, the winner of race number 2.
So we're here with the winning connections of the second race, opening leg of the first bipot, and it's number 13, Green Flash, on debut. That shows the boys how it's done. She's a daughter of Give Me the Green Light. She's well bred because her mother, Winter Star, was well performed and came out of the Jan Janssen and Furen stable, if I remember correctly. Well done to Lawrence and Jared Werners, to Tessa as well, and to winning trainer Brett Warren. We'll have a chat with Brett in a moment, but let's chat to Gavin. That's a nice surprise, I think, actually, but there was a bit of early money for her. She ended up paying £4.60 a win, but I saw you at her quite a long way out to catch that front runner, and you did it well.
Yeah, she's won a lovely race today, Nico. She's, I said to Mr. Warren after the race, I almost went 100 meters too early. She's traveling so nicely under me. They were going quite quick early on, but from about the 750, she started to hang in with me quite badly. I think more from greenness than anything. So, I had to give her half a squeeze, and she changed legs, and she almost quickened up too soon for me. But she's won a good race today.
And you've had a long association with Brett over the years. I mean, Brett, I classified him as a veteran trainer, but that's in a good sense of the word, because he knows everything there is to know about racing. I mean, what he has forgotten, no people will remember, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Look, we go back a very long way. I used to ride with these kids at the riding school at Felicia in Newmarket. So it's been a long family relationship. It's always great to win for him. And like you say, he knows a hell of a lot. I can't say it was easy to get this filly ready for him because he's got nothing to work with her. So, for Mr. Warren to say, guys, I think she'll win today and be confident, and he doesn't have the stock to work her with, it's a great training feat. So well
absolutely, well done. A big feather in his cap. Now, what about the rest of your card today? You would have liked some of these races to run last week, but it didn't happen. So what are your thoughts on the rest of your book?
I think Green Garnet, I think he's got a good chance if I can get him to settle. He doesn't have the best of draws, but if I can get him to drop the bridle early, it looks like he's got a good turn of foot. I'd say White Pearl from pole position today makes a massive runner. Obviously a healthy respect for Sean Terry's filly, but I think with the draw, we'll be in the box seat probably, and I think she'll take a hell of beating.
And your feeling on the track coming up the straight here?
Yeah, the track is soft, but it's consistently soft throughout.
At least this one enjoyed the going more than the first race.
Yeah, 100%. But well done to Mr. Werners. He also bred this lovely filly. Winter Star was very good. So well done to him, to Jared, to Tessa, the whole family, and to Mr. Warren and his family again, well done.
Congratulations, Gavin Lorena. Let's call Brett Warren in, and to Brett and his lovely wife Janet are here today. And Brett, you never will forget how to train a horse. I mean, you've been going ages, but I mean, you know exactly when you see a good horse out there. And there was early money for this, which made me a bit wary about the favourite, saying I'm a bit worried about your horse here.
Yes, I don't know. I don't follow the betting, you know. I actually work with the horses, so I know a bit more about them. I think Lawrence, he encouraged me to go and find a horse I really liked, and he bred this one, and I really loved it. So I said, listen, forget about the other one, the grey, forget about that. This is the one I want. And he very kindly, he kept it for me. So I am indebted to him. And it's not that easy to train 6 horses, you know, because you can't try them against anybody. I've tried, but the others can't go with this one.
Yeah, and so she showed you quite a bit of good work at her.
Oh, yeah, she does. Got a difficult mouth, but looking at her today, we are well in front of where we were a month ago.
Well, that's fantastic. As Gavin also said, very hard to work with these horses when you don't know where you fit in the pecking order, but now you know.
Yes, absolutely. Now I got a good idea.
Well, Brett, you've been going such a long time. It's just a pity, as you say, only half a dozen horses or so. I just hope more people see this interview, because Lauren said to me, if there's one man I wanted to thank, or a couple that I wanted to thank, it's the Warrens, because they've done so well for me and my horses.
Well, that's very kind of him. But, you know, he's such a gent, he would say that.
Well, congratulations and well done to you. And I think you're going to take your 1,500 Rand for your winning groom. He'll be pleased with that. Congratulations, Brett. Great to see you back here.
Thank you, Nico. Thank you very much.
That's Brett Warren there, who has trained for many, many years. And I'm going to call in Anthony Joannides, because Lawrence gave him specific instructions what to say in the interview, but he was chuffed. I mean, he was chuffed. And he said to me, Nico, it was like watching a horse come for me and win the July. That's how much fun we had in my private box when this horse came through and won.
Yeah, it was amazing to see Brett and Janet Warren. Their reaction is you know, priceless. That's what passion in racing is all about. Here's Mr. Warren in his later senior years, and he's still training because he loves the game so much. So if anyone's got any spare horses that they got nothing to do with, or no idea who to give it to, give Brett a chance. I mean, he's done fantastically well for us. And just want to say thanks to Brett, to Gavin for a fantastic ride. Lawrence, he's not only the owner with Jared and Mrs. Verners, but he's also the breeder. So Lawrence gets double kudos. He's going to have to drink 2 tequilas today.
Okay, when he breeds a winner, I know he does that. What about the rest of your card in terms of the representation for Lawrence today? What is he like?
This was probably the best of ours for the day. Obviously, being a first-timer, we also weren't extremely bullish on that. You know what happens to first-timers in racing. But for the rest of the cards, we're probably trying for places at best, yeah.
Congratulations. Well done to you, Anthony.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and congratulations to Brett. As I keep on saying year in, year out, I mean, when I arrived in Joburg was probably the mid to late 90s. I remember Brett training horses from the 80s. He had, and Johnny may remember this, the late Benny DeVette used to ride a lot for Brett Warren. He goes back many, many years, but he knows exactly what's cutting, and he has produced it yet again here. Rip Curl, Johnny's just reminded me, Rip Curl, there was a horse called Exodus that he trained as well. We can go on here, our memories of Brett Warren training good race horses. Well done. Lemon and Lime's another one. Let's go back to the studio.